Have you ever felt fears or hesitations or blocks that you just can't explain? No matter how much inner work you do, what if the reason isn't this lifetime? It's ancestral. It's something that you've carried with you from a past life or from your heritage. Today, I'm going to show you a ritual with Hecate to release those ancestral blocks, the blocks from the past that are keeping you stuck and keeping you stifled. My name is Sandra. I'm the author of Crafting Your Wiccan Path, and I've been on the witchcraft path for over 35 years, and I help other witches who are struggling to start a practice or deepen a practice to confidently integrate magic and connection into their everyday life with safety and with ease. I've done a lot of ancestral work as part of my shadow work, releasing beliefs, releasing assumptions that I've inherited, that I've picked up from my ancestry. And I'm going to talk about how to identify the difference between the ancestral blocks and beliefs compared to the ones that you may have picked up in this lifetime. If you do feel stuck in your magic, like you are creating the same patterns over and over again, I do invite you to watch my free video, Awaken Your Power with Hecate. In this video, I show you the 4 steps to working with Hecate to be able to identify what is keeping you stuck and how you can change those beliefs and programs and habits to step into that version of you that you know yourself to be, who has the qualities and habits that you want to have to create that life of freedom, of joy, of safety, and connection. That's a journey with Hecate, link in the description field below this video, and you can also sign up for that free video via my website, mysterywitchschool.com, under my freebies tab. When it comes to the blocks that come from your ancestors, they are something that you've inherited. These hereditary traits can, of course, come through personality and behaviors that are learned and passed down from generation to generation. So you may come from a family that behaves a certain way, and those beliefs are actually passed down from parent to parent to parent. And so you've inherited them because they're beliefs that your parents inherited. A lot of this has to do with ancestral karma and ancestral energy. And the way that you can tell the difference between a belief that you've picked up in this lifetime compared to one that's in the past is where you can't connect the belief to your past or your upbringing. It could be a deep-held belief that someone like you can't succeed. And that belief may come from a belief that sounds like this: people like us can't get ahead. People like us can't have money. People like us can't be or do a certain thing or be a certain way. This is something that's carried on from your ancestry. And when you do this kind of release work, you will find that you're connecting to your ancestors, connecting to the energy of your parents, your grandparents, great-grandparents, so on and so forth, and that your whole familial line has carried this belief and created this kind of karma that you're working to clear in this life. When you clear an ancestral belief, you clear it not just for yourself, you also clear it for your ancestors as well. So it's a form of ancestral healing where you become the healer for your ancestors. And this will change your life and future lives for your ancestors should they incarnate. So you're a healer when you're doing this. You're healing yourself and you're healing others at the same time. Now in this ritual, you're working with the greatest healer of the shadow realm, and that is Hecate. All you need for this ritual are 2 white candles, a black candle, a piece of paper, a pen, and something to burn your paper in. The white candles are signifying clarity and healing, and the black candle symbolizes the subconscious mind, what's been hidden, and also cleansing and banishing what you no longer want. So let's go ahead and do the ritual. So here are my 2 white candles, my black candle. I have my burning bowl. I also have my piece of paper with a belief written on it. And I have my tongs. And I have an offering for Hecate of some honey. You could use incense as an offering. You could use oils as an offering. Or if you're wanting to use pomegranates or eggs and honey, it's up to you, or red wine. I'm just using some honey at the moment. As per any ritual, set up your sacred space. You can just simply imagine that there is this beautiful light coming from your heart chakra, and that light's getting bigger and bigger and bigger until it engulfs the whole of your space, creating a sacred space, creating a safe space in which you can work in. And then when you're ready, focusing on what it is you're actually going to be doing. You're going to be cleansing away and healing beliefs that have come along your familial line. I'm going to use some dragon's blood oil to anoint the candles. It's one of my favorite oils for banishing and healing. And I'm going to anoint all of the candles with this oil. Because I'm going to be cleansing myself, I want to bring in the healing and the cleansing on the white candles. So I'm going to actually dress them from the tip of the candle down to the base to bring in the healing, to bring in the clarity, to bring in the cleansing. And I'm going to do the same for the other white candle to bring in the healing, to bring in the clarity, to bring in the cleansing. And for the black candle, I'm going to anoint it from the base of the candle up, because the black is the color for banishing. So I want to take away all of the noise, all of the negative belief. And the belief I'm working with is someone like me can't succeed. And that comes from a familial belief of people like us can't get ahead, people like us can't succeed. So once I've anointed the candles, it's time to then light the candles. And with the candles lit, it's an invitation to invite Hecate to the table and to help you with this healing and with this cleansing. Hecate, Queen of the Crossroads, Guardian of the Threshold, I invite your presence and power into this sacred space. Stand with me now, surround me with your light and wisdom, and guide me through this ritual with your sacred strength. Feel into Hecate's presence and write down your limiting belief on your piece of paper. And then ask Hecate to help you release. Now, in this release, you're not only going to burn the petition, you're also going to be doing a cleansing, which I call a shamanic tapping sequence that I love to do in both my course, A Journey with Hecate, and also my Wheels of Empowerment course, where we actually clear the ancestral belief from our mother and father, from our ancestors, from our DNA and our cellular body. And I like to use emotional freedom technique or tapping to help clear the energy centers and to help clear the nervous system. So we're going to invite Hecate to help and also do that as a ritual as well. Oh, Hecate. I release this belief that no longer serves me, that someone like me can't succeed. Ancestrally, that people like us can't succeed. I ask you to open the way for healing ancestral karma and past life trauma that may be tied to this energy. Help me to release what no longer is mine and step into clarity, freedom, and empowerment. With the ancestral tapping, it's a healing modality. All you need to do is use your 3 fingers on the side of the palm of your hand and just tap lightly on the palm, the side of your hand, as you say the following. I release all contracts. I release all agreements. I release all vows. I release all implants. I release all spells, hexes, curses, and binds. I release all programs and beliefs, having been made by me or for my behalf, that has me believing that someone like me can't succeed. I release this from my mother and father. I release this from my ancestors. I release this from my bloodline. I release this from my DNA. I release this from my cellular body. I release this from my past lives. I release this from my present life through all time and space. With the grace of Hecate and my true will, so be it now. With the grace of Hecate and my true will, so be it now. With the grace of Hecate and my true will, so be it now. And then when you've done that, it's time to burn the petition. So you want to move the paper away from you, so fold it away from you. Take your tongs, or you can just use your fingers. Use the black candle and burn them away. And watch the smoke carry away those old beliefs, healing not only yourself, but your ancestors as well. And watch the smoke carry it away, burnt away, carried away. And then when you're ready, after the smoke has burnt away, and you really feel that those beliefs have been incinerated, vanished, gone, it's time to make your offering to Hecate. I thank you, Hecate, for your presence, your blessings, and your help in this matter. I give offerings and praise to you in all of your forms. Then leave the offering on your altar for about 24 hours, and then you can dispose of it however you like. And that means you can also put it in the bin, or you can leave it out in nature if it's food and it's not going to harm any animals to eat it. And you can allow the candles to fully extinguish themselves, like burn down, or you can snuff the candles out and then relight them again. If you're going to let them burn down, make sure that it's safe to do so. If they're small candles like these, they'll only take a few hours to burn down. But if they are going to burn down, you want to make sure that they're not going to catch light or fall over or cause a fire. If that's a problem, you can just snuff them out and then relight them again until they burn down over time. If this ritual resonated with you and working with Hecate on removing those blocks, the old conditioning, the old identity, the version of you that you no longer want to be, if that resonates with you, then I do invite you to join my course, A Journey with Hecate. It's more than a course, it's a transformation to bring more joy, more peace and empowerment and safety and security into your life on a daily basis. In this course, you will work with Hecate through ritual and guided meditations to transform from the version of you that is being held back and stifled and stuck into the version of you who is truly your witch power, that powerful witch, the you that can stand confidently, the you that can say no when you want to say no and yes when you want to say yes, the you that can help people the way you'd like to help people, the you that is standing in your talents and standing in your purpose. That is the kind of transformation that Hecate can offer you. And together with Hecate, working through ritual, working through magic, working through guided meditations, you can transform from that old you into the you you've always deep down known yourself to be. That's A Journey with Hecate. There's a link in the description field below this video for how you can join that course, and you can also find it on my website, mysterywitchschool.com. Let me know in the comments field, what is one belief or assumption that you have about yourself that you can't quite put your finger on where it's come from? You feel maybe it is ancestral. And how is that affecting your life? If you like the video, hit the like button, share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. I will see you on the next video. Blessed be.